friends, it's Bree. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Whimsy Let's Play. Alright guys, so did I make you wait long enough to see our little girl aged up as a toddler? I think I did. I know. I had to give you guys just a little cliffhanger of our little Ophelia's makeover, but I hope it was worth the wait because look at this little bean. Can you guys believe that she is a toddler? I cannot believe how fast she is growing up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do have a few things that we have to talk about just like really quickly. So I do apologize that this video did take forever to get out. I kind of talked a little bit in my Joy of Life challenge, but I have been so freaking busy at work. Like it's not even funny. And I think just for the foreseeable future, these videos and videos on the channel in general, I think may have to go down to just one video a week. I don't want to do that because I love having a Whimsy and a Joy of Life video up every week, but it might not be plausible for the foreseeable future. So if these videos take a little bit longer to come out, that is why. And then also just on the back end, I said this in my Joy of Life challenge, but I did go through and I cleaned out a whole bunch of mods and CC. So if things look just like a little bit different, that is why. I don't think, honestly, when I came into the save, I don't think anything changed. Like I don't think any of the CC that I used or got deleted, I used in the save. So I think we are safe. The only thing is there are some mods that I got rid of that had traits for Forrest. So if you see anything here that is gone, that is just why. The other thing that I did, you guys, is I finally went ahead and took some family pictures of Ophelia and Mr. Forrest, and just some pictures of her as an infant, and then of course with her grandparents, and then I also took some pictures from her birthday party as well. Look at them. I just love them so much. You know, you guys know how much I love family pictures, so I finally went ahead and did that. I think that is basically it, you guys. So for this episode, we're just going to be focusing, I think, on little Miss Ophelia. Forrest does have class actually here in the next hour, if not sooner, so I need to go ahead and get him ready. It does say that it is Easter, but Forrest has like a big day of classes today, and I don't know if we're going to get to celebrate that. I think that we have to do something for Easter. I think it is part of the challenge rules. So if anything, we may have Miles and Nick come over just for like a family dinner. It might be the option, but I did want to quickly take a look at Forrest's classes because I think in this episode, you guys, Forrest might be actually graduating college. He has 2 days left of his classes, and I cannot remember. It has been almost a month since I have filmed anything in the save, so I don't remember where we are. So he has class in 30 minutes, and that is his push the button class. He then also has class at 3, and then he also has class at 1:30. So he has 3 classes today. So today is just honestly going to be a super busy day, and I don't know exactly like how we're going to do the whole Easter thing, but we will figure it out. And then we also need to go and give a presentation, I think, which, yes, okay, so his presentation is excellent, so we are completely done there. And then I think he also needs to go and submit his he's got 2 term papers that he needs to submit. Now, this is the part that I do not remember. Did we actually even end up finishing any of his term papers? Let's go and submit. So we do have one that is outstanding and ready to be submitted. And then we got another that is outstanding. Awesome. So I do think that we grinded and we got all of those done. So honestly, you guys, I think Forrest is completely almost done with college, and he should be graduating, I think, in this episode. So I'm going to focus on that. I want to go ahead and get his college career out of the way, which actually brings up a really interesting point that I want your guys' feedback on. So this house, let me go ahead and pause because he's about to go off to class, and I don't want to speed forward because we have so much to talk about. Oh my gosh. So this house is technically Nick and Miles's house that they gifted to Forrest and was supposed to be Juniper as well. But it was strictly for them to go to college and to live in their college years. I don't see this as Forrest and Ophelia's like forever home. I don't see them living here for the rest of their life. It is super like young adult. It's a party house almost, and it's just just not, also on another note, it is not big enough for the family that Forrest wants and is going to have. And do I see Forrest living in Bridechester for the rest of his life? No, I don't. So I want to hear from you guys. I want your opinions on what world. Let me actually go to the world system here and we can take a look at all of the worlds that I have installed, which I think I have all of them. But these are all of the worlds that Forrest could potentially move to. Now, personally, I like to play in a different world every generation, just because if I play in the same world, things can kind of get a little bit boring and just kind of repetitive. So I would like for Forrest to move to a completely different world than Bridechester or Evergreen Harbor. But I do think for Forrest and his storyline, Evergreen Harbor would be a good option for him, just because he loves his family. His parents still live there. His sister is buried there. His daughter's mom is buried there. So it would be a great option for him to move back to his home world. But again, same thing. I just don't know how I feel about playing in the same world that we played in before. So I want to know what you guys are thinking. The other worlds that I was kind of personally thinking is I was thinking San Sequoia or Copperdale. I think Copperdale would be a great option strictly because we're going to be playing with high school years for Ophelia when she becomes a teenager. Forrest is also becoming a professor and it is very like school oriented. It's also very like white picket fence, I like to say. And I think that definitely fits Forrest. San Sequoia, I think, is a super good option as well, just because it's got this area here, which is very like suburban, like community, I want to say. And then there's also like the rec center and a bunch of really fun like places to go with Ophelia and the children. So I like both of those options. So I think I'm leaning more towards Copperdale, but again, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. Do we think that Forrest and Ophelia, after he graduates, will be moving to Copperdale, or do we think San Sequoia, or do you guys think that he should move back to Evergreen Harbor and kind of not live with his parents, but live around his family? Let me know what you guys are thinking. That will probably be in the next episode, so I definitely need to hear from you guys. Once he graduates, we'll probably stay in this house just until I actually get a place for him to live and we get his house all decorated and set up, which honestly, if you guys want, we could do a little like speed decorating build situation for their I don't know if it'd be their forever home, but it might be. But let me know what you guys are thinking on that end. And then also, because our little Miss Bean here aged up into a toddler, I was talking about getting her a kitty, you guys. I'm actually going to go ahead and have her get dressed for the day. She needs to get out of her jammies here. But one of the birthday presents that we were kind of thinking for Ophelia, and it is also rules of the challenge, is that we would go ahead and we would get Miss Opie her very first kitty. And I would love to hear from you guys, like what names we're thinking. But I do think in this episode, oh, she just pooped in her pants. Okay, that's wonderful. But I am thinking sometime in this episode, we're going to go ahead and we're at least going to look around and see what cats we are thinking. I'm just thinking where Forrest is going to be super, super busy and we just have so much going on. I think a cat is just going to be the better option. But again, give me name suggestions, give me breed suggestions, and let me know what you guys think on that end. Stop it. Okay, so this, oh my gosh, my mama heart here. Ready for pre-K. So Forrest asked Miss Ophelia if she is ready to go to preschool. And it says Forrest is overjoyed to hear that his toddler cannot wait to start preschool soon. Forrest might have some reservations though. I definitely think that he is super, super excited that his kid is ready to go to school because he is super like education oriented and education is super important for the family. But also that's his little girl. I don't think he's necessarily really ready for her to go to school. Can we please talk about how this man is so freaking hot and cold? It's not even funny. Tell me why his interest in romance is fading. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense for the challenge, but why is it just in the last couple of episodes you literally kept your tongue in Sydney's mouth? Explain that one to me, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go ahead. I do think that this house needs to be cleaned up a little bit, so I think I'm gonna have Forrest do that. And then also, I think Miss Ophelia, I don't think that they changed their diapers in Oh, they do. No, they don't. Yes, they did. Okay. So yes, they changed Miss Ophelia's diaper at daycare. I am thinking we probably need to send her off to preschool. I just know that when Forrest goes to his classes, it's just going to send her home. So I don't know if she's going to get the benefits of it. So we may have to wait to send her to preschool until Forrest has graduated. But we could go ahead and at least see what those options are. So we can click on go to preschool. And so we've got 4 different preschools that we can do. We can do Sequoia Leaf Learning Center, which I believe is all about movement skill. And then we've got Little Wonders Playhouse, which I believe is all about mastering their thinking skill. Enchanted Star Preschool, which is about their imagination skill. And then the Will Wright Academy is about their social skill. So those are options for preschool. I think probably tomorrow might be the best day to send her since he only has 1 class. What time is his class tomorrow? So his class is at 9:30 to 5:55. So most of the day, Ophelia should be in preschool. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think what I need to do is I need to actually have before his next class. So his next class is in 4 hours. So I think actually we need to go ahead and have him go and do his presentation so we can at least get that out of the way. And then we also need to go ahead and submit both of his term papers. I would really like for him to study because I really, really want that A grade, but I just don't know if we're going to have enough time to do that before he can't study anymore, because I think if we go and send his work in, I don't think that they let you study anymore. So he may have missed his opportunity to study. What is our little bean doing? What are you doing? She's just toddling around. She's gonna go play with her little dolls. I bet she is so freaking excited to get a kitty. I don't even know if she knows. Okay, so Forrest has class in 2 hours, so I'm wondering if he should have enough time to come over here and submit both of his term papers. He does really want to study, so I wonder if I could at the very least get that want out of the way. I don't know. He's got class in 1 hour. And how far away is he? Yeah, he is a run-in. We may not have time to study, but we should have at least enough time to submit both of those papers. Uncle Elijah. Hey, Forrest, it's me. Do you want to come over and chat, have some juicy family gossip to share? Now, I am very interested to hear what family gossip you've got, Uncle Elijah, but we have class, so we can't do that right now. But maybe we could honestly have him come over. Maybe we could do like I got so scared of that bunny. Maybe we could have like a family gathering today. What time is his last class? 2:55. His last class is at 4:25. So then we could come home and make dinner for everybody and have everybody just spend some time with Ophelia and just enjoy a little bit of Easter. I don't think we're necessarily going all out, but we can do something. Oh, Opie's gonna go say hi to the Easter Bunny. She really did want to do something with the Easter Bunny. I don't even know what toddlers can technically do with them. So what can you do, babe? She can hug him. She can talk about favorite colors. She can babble to him. There's nothing like Easter Bunny specific that she can do? Oh, she's gonna go sing a song to him. It's so cute. Okay, yes, now we gotta go. We gotta go off to class. Okay, and then Forrest has his very last class of the day, and then we'll just go ahead and invite the parents over. Oh my God, Sunny. What do you want? Hey, are you up for grabbing tea or coffee, maybe even a pastry? I can meet you in about an hour. I mean, technically, yes, we do. We could meet you in an hour, but we want to spend Easter with our family, and I do get the feeling that maybe Forrest is starting to, I don't know, get a little bit scared of what has been happening with Sydney. So I think he's going to take just like a small step back. Not much, but maybe just a little bit. Okay, so let's come in here. Forrest became friends with the Easter Bunny. That is awesome. Let's spend just a second with our daughter because we have been so busy all day today. I just want to go ahead and give her a hug. She has definitely missed her daddy. Okay, my love. Oh my gosh, look at her. I love her little outfits. I can't wait for you guys to see all of them. I gave her 3 everyday outfits, and I kind of went with a very like bright colors, some patterns, maybe some like stuff that isn't exactly matching, just because I think Ophelia is kind of like our little Spitfire. Her personality is going to be super all over the place when she is older. And well, I do think Forrest is the one who is kind of dressing her at the moment. I do think that he is letting her have a little bit more like say in what she goes for. And so I think she's kind of leaning towards those very bright colors. Okay, so what do I think I want to make for dinner for everybody? This is Forrest. He is still technically a college kid, so I think we're gonna go with some taco casserole. It's not very Easter food, but I think it's probably all he can manage at this time. And Miss Opie, she is getting a little sleepy, so I am gonna have her take a little bit of a nap. I know exactly what this is, and we're calling in sick. We're not, I'm sorry. We've got 2 days left, and then we're completely done. I'm not even gonna worry about his scholarship right now. Okay, so let's have Miles and Nick come over. And then honestly, why not? Let's have Uncle Elijah come over. I know it says, and I explained this in the very, very first episode, it says that he is very attractive to Elijah. And the only reason is because Elijah is not technically his uncle. Whenever I made the new save, I could not, for whatever reason, make Miles and Elijah related. So he is officially our uncle. So there better not be any canoodling, because we can't be doing that. Oh, Forrest, this looks so yummy. Oh God, okay. We need to like, can you quickly like throw this away? We can't just have family come over and your house be looking so trashy. Like, we need to act like we don't. We're not college kids. But I also went and I didn't just give Miss Ophelia a makeover. I did give Mama Nick and Miles one new outfit, and I love them. They're getting older, you guys. Look at Miss Nick. Look at her. Oh, I love her. And like literally all of her outfits too are also all green, which is just Nick in general. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy Mama's here. Let's go and express admiration for her. Thank her for coming. I think what I'm gonna do is have everybody get into a group. I think that'd be the easiest way to have everybody come and have dinner. So we'll just grab everybody. Where is Miles? Oh, this is Miles's little outfit. It's just very basic. You guys know how I am when it comes to my male Sims. They don't get the best makeovers in the world. But let's come in here. I'm sure Opie wants to give her grandparents a hug. She's really, really sleepy, you guys. Can we wake her up? Oh, and I need to go and give Forrest an apron. So he got really dirty when he was cooking dinner. But let's go ahead and probably have everybody grab a serving. I actually really need to give... Where did he go? I thought he was up here. Oh, there he is. I really need to give Elijah a makeover because he's still wearing the exact same thing from like when he was a young adult. So he's looking a little bit too young for my liking, though he does have some wrinkles and he's still fine. He's still fine. He just kind of doesn't do anything. No, why are we... Miles, no, we're not playing any kind of woohoo game. That's not what we're doing for Easter. What are you... Did y'all know that she could play the violin? I mean, it sounded good. Okay. Actually, can we change this music because this sounds depressing? Let's do... Is it alternative? Forrest's favorite? I can't remember. No, it's hip hop. Sorry. He likes hip hop. So I'm going to change it to hip hop. Hip hop, y'all. I'm going to change it to hip hop so we can get his fun up just a little bit. And then where's my Opie girl? Did she eat? Not really. She threw her food. Did she get a... Oh yeah, okay, so she has the messy eater trait. This toddler is a little extra messy around food time. Toddlers with this quirk are more likely to cause messes when eating their food. She also got the early riser quirk, so this toddler prefers to rise with the sun. Toddlers with this quirk are more likely to wake up when the sun comes up, which honestly makes a lot of sense because this girl did not sleep at all when she was a freaking infant. Like, that was the worst time. Let's go and give our Grammy a hug. We haven't seen her since our birthday, which was just yesterday, but we do want to go ahead and just spend a little bit of time with her just because we don't get to see her as much as we used to. And then can we come over here and hug Miles and thank him for coming? Oh, are you going to talk to... I swear to God, they're not... Okay, he's hugging lovingly. Okay, so they're acting like... I gotta be careful because he's in another lustful mood and I don't need any craziness coming between you two guys. Let me just tell you. Aww. I love her. Can she make some funny faces with her Grammy? Y'all, this little girl is so freaking close to Nick and Miles. Like, she loves her grandparents so freaking much. And they, of course, she's the light of their life. What are you two doing? Okay, so I mean, they're literally kind of acting like family. Like, are we sure they're not actually family? Did I fix that? No, they're not technically family. There was like some bug that would not let me add Elijah as Miles's brother. But they're kind of acting like it, so I'm not mad at it. Okay, so there was actually one other thing that I really wanted to do. We haven't really talked a whole lot about it, but it is something that has been on my mind. I'm actually gonna have Miss Opie come over here and she's gonna spend, she's a little bit hungry, so she's gonna ask Miles for some dessert. But I wanted to come over here and talk to Nick. Now, I am sure that everybody saw how Forrest and Sydney were acting towards each other at Ophelia's birthday party. Like, they were beyond freaking close and honestly maybe a little bit inappropriate at his daughter's... Oh my God! At his daughter's party. New family dynamic supportive. Are Ophelia and Miles supportive? Of course, of course. I think everybody is going to be just like obsessed with this little girl. Like, she has everybody wrapped around their finger. Let me tell you that one. But something we haven't really talked about is the fact that Forrest he has never come out to anybody. So technically, Forrest is still in the closet. He is asexual and he is romantically attracted to masculine Sims. And he has never told anybody that. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe Nick already knows this, but she definitely saw the way Sydney and Forrest were acting. So she may be a little bit more curious about it, but I do think that Forrest is getting older. He is coming to terms a little bit more with who he is in that aspect. And I think part of him wants to confide in somebody. And I did think at first that maybe he would want to confide more in Sydney than with anybody else at first, but I think just the way that they've been acting, it's a little bit obvious with Sydney. So I was thinking that maybe we would take our mama maybe into the kitchen and just talk with her just alone. And I am kind of thinking that Forrest might come out, you guys, at least to Nick. Let me go ahead and disband the group. And then I'm going to put Mom and Nick in a group with just her. And I think we're going to come in here into the kitchen because I do think he wants to have that conversation with her. And I think he wants her to be the first person he tells, like officially. Like yes, it's a little bit obvious. It may not be needed, but I think for Forrest, this is something super important to him. And he just wants to say the words. He wants to tell Nick. And then I don't know if you guys remember, but Nick is technically pansexual, so she is also part of the LGBT. So is there any doubt in my mind that she's not going to accept him? No, absolutely not. And it's not even about that. I think it's just more so Forrest finally and officially saying it out loud and being comfortable and coming out. Oh my God. To somebody. And oh, of course, Mama Nick is going to support. Elijah, this is not about you. Hey, I've got something important to tell you. We're family, and that means there shouldn't be big secrets between us. That means I should feel safe to tell you. Okay, keep listening. So, keep listening. I'm romantically attracted to men. My baby, he said it, you guys. I'm so proud of him for finally just like feeling comfortable with himself. Oh, I'm so proud of him. But I am also asexual. Okay. That's the whole truth. Okay, so now I love that they're both just super, super positive because of course they would be. So Nick can say, congrats on coming out, love you, or it's okay, I've suspected for a while. I kind of want to go with the congrats for coming out, love you, because I don't know if it's super helpful to say, yeah, it's okay, I've suspected for a while. But at the same time, everybody saw you at the party, Forrest. And also for Nick, I do think that she, you know, she knows her son, she knows her children. So I think for Nick, we're going to say that she has suspected for a while. Can you leave? Like, why are you all up in our business? We're not telling you, Elijah. Is he happy about it, though? Was it a good response? Who are you hurt by? First of all, he's feeling self-assured. All supportive Sim. Forrest came out to a family member and they were completely accepting and supportive of Forrest's orientation. What a relief. What a joy. I'm glad you told me. I support you. Of course she does. My baby. Now, does he officially have like, yeah, okay, so he is discreetly out now. So Forrest has come out to friends and family, but Forrest still prefers to keep things toned down. He lives out his self, life, and relationships truthfully but discreetly. He will normally not lie about himself, but he does not generally disclose his identity or orientations quickly to strangers, and generally does not get involved in further social or political aspects of the community either. Honestly, I think where Forrest is in his life right now, I think that makes a whole lot of sense for him. So I was like thinking about maybe Forrest wanting to go to Pride and joining in that celebration, especially because it's June. But honestly, for Forrest to keep his personality and to keep him true to himself, I don't know if he's technically there yet. That may be something that we can do a little bit later on in his life once he fully comes out, once he fully embraces that side of him. But for now, I think we're probably just going to keep him in that discreetly coming out category. So he's not lying. He's not lying to anybody. He's not lying to himself anymore. He is truly, truly embracing his orientation. But I think for right now, he's just not going to make that like the biggest part of himself. I think the biggest part of himself is him being a father, taking care of his daughter. And then I think he wants to really focus on his career. Anything else, what is going on with Sydney, I don't know. We don't know. I think maybe is just trying to have some fun. I don't know if it's going anywhere or where it could even possibly go at this point. He's just so hot and cold with them that I don't even know how to wrap my head around it anymore. But either way, I am so freaking proud of our baby boy for truly just being himself. And I love that he told Mama Nick. Of course he did. But I need him to actually, it is 10:30. Ophelia put herself to bed. She said bye. She said, I am done. Nick is getting it down. But I think Forrest definitely needs to come in here and clean up. Everybody has left and we need to send him to bed because he's got his very, very, very last class of college, you guys, tomorrow. And then we officially have a graduate on our hands. This is just so much growth for our boy. I'm so freaking proud of him. But I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna speed through and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. And look at our little girl. She is on a mission. She is going to wake up her daddy. She is bright and early this morning, causing a tantrum. Look at her. Look at her. It's so cute, you guys. I actually have like a little backstory to this hair. I just thought it would be super cute if like Forrest didn't exactly maybe know quite how to cut a child's hair. So he kind of like messed up her bangs a little bit, but either way, I just think it's so cute. It's very daddy of him. Like, what is he doing? He is going to go grab some food. Opie is actually in need of a bath, so I'm thinking we probably need to come in here and give her one, but I still don't think that this tub works. So I think we may have to go and clean her up in the sink. We actually need to really start potty training her as well, because I think maybe she yeah, she needs a diaper changed as well. So that's probably why she's a little bit stinky. So maybe we could start using her potty and see if she can go potty by herself like a big girl. That probably is definitely needed, and I think Forrest will be glad that she starts doing that. Okay, princess, let's go and change you into a new outfit for the day. Let's go with this one. It's got little strawberries on it. It looks so cute. I just love her very, very bright personality, and I definitely think for her outfits as she gets older, I really want to just make sure that she really embraces those very, very bright colors in her outfits, patterns. I don't know exactly what style Ophelia is going to have as she gets older. I don't know if she's going to maybe like go kind of like what her mom did and have more of like an alternative punky kind of outfit, or if she's just going to strictly go with just bright fun colors. I don't know what Ophelia is going to be when she gets older, but I am so excited. I cannot wait to play with her generation. Also, spoiler alert, you guys, when I went in to give Miss Ophelia her makeover, I did age her up. So I know what she looks like when she is an adult. And let me just say, I'm not surprised based off who her father is, but our girl is going to have some plastic surgery. I'm just telling you guys that right now. She just looks a little bit weird. She looks a little bit wild. Her presets are not the best. But I think there's room for improvement. Like, we can definitely make sure she looks super cute for Generation 3. But were we surprised with who her dad was? And then also, if you guys remember, both Forrest and Juniper needed a makeover, like some plastic surgery when they aged up into teenagers. So I'm not surprised that these genetics just kind of are not hitting where they need to. But we'll make sure she's cute, I promise. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so Forrest has his last final exam in 1 hour. I was thinking, you guys, so we still technically haven't worked on his aspiration. So he needs the, what is it, with the super parent? Yeah, so he needs to actually complete the super parent aspiration for this challenge. But right now, I currently still have him as the academic aspiration. I wanted to get as far, if not complete this, as possible, but I honestly have kind of been slacking. We've just been super busy. So I'm kind of thinking today we may also spend some time working on his aspiration just so we can get whatever, what is the higher education. The sim has proven that they have what it takes to excel in university, along with the way they learned a lot, allowing them to gain more skills using the electromagnetic research archive machine and earn more money from publishing research papers and contributing knowledge. Okay, so we could probably definitely try to complete this aspiration. I don't know if we're going to be able to. He needs to attend a guest lecture, and then we can move on to number 3. He has to have a term GPA of a B or higher, which he does. We can tutor some students and then reach level 6 of the research and debate skill, which we need to actually max it out. So we need to spend some time on that. He is on level 6. So we would be able to complete that. So we would at least be able to complete 1, 2, and 3. What is number 4? So number 4 is earn a degree, which we're about to. Contribute knowledge on the research archive machine. We can do that. Achieve level 7 at research and debate, which he's almost at level 7. And then get a job using the degree. So I think all of that is honestly pretty achievable. Potentially even in this episode, if we just spend some time and maybe go to the library, but I need Forrest to come up here really quickly and get ready because his class starts in less than 30 minutes. So he needs to go and take a really quick shower. And Miss Opie, what is she doing? She is really hungry, but she's about to go to daycare. And then once Forrest comes home, we'll probably send her off to preschool for the first time. So I think I've learned something about Forrest just as a person. I don't think he's a very clean sim. He does not prioritize cleaning his house. And I think laundry might be one of his least favorite chores because this man never does it. But we do need to spend some time cleaning this house. But our baby is going off to his very, very last day of class. And then I think that probably means that tomorrow would be his graduation. So we can spend some time with Ophelia working on his aspiration and then probably maybe end the day with his graduation ceremony. All right, you guys. that is it. That is all of the work, all of the classes. Forrest is officially done with college, you guys. We have a college graduate on our hands. Let me take a look at him being all confident. Look at this man, you guys. Let me get a picture of you. I cannot believe it. And I'm really excited because once we move to his next house, once he graduates, I'm actually going to go ahead and give him a daddy makeover. So he is a little bit more put together. He's a little bit more professional for his new job. And also, that means, you guys, it might be time for us to start thinking about our next child. There was some suggestions on some mods that we can kind of play around with Forrest, but we can also think about adoption. I know that there is a fostering mod. I don't know if it's updated. I've never played with it, but it is something I have always wanted to. So that is an option as well. There was also a suggestion by one of my lovely friends on here about a mod by, I think it's by Panasama. Quote me on that one. But you can potentially have a child left on your doorsteps. Which honestly, what other challenge / generation would we be able to use that mod on? But I love that idea. So we need to start thinking about Forrest's future, you guys. I'm super excited. Though he's still technically a baby. This man has 40 days until he ages up into a young adult. So this man has a long life ahead of him. But let's actually, before I forget, before it gets any later, we need to go ahead and send off our little princess to preschool. She won't have a full day, but I think that kind of makes sense. Like her first day might be just like a half day. But let's see where she kind of needs some help on her skills. I am kind of thinking, I think the movement skill is honestly the most helpful when it comes to toddlers, so they can get around faster. So I think we're probably going to send her off to, what was it? The Sequoia Leaf Learning Center. And then that can help her with her movement skill. Bye, baby girl. Oh my God, she's going off to school, you guys. Oh, our family is just getting so big. I know, Forrest, I know you absolutely hate chores. Does he not even, no, he does have a vacuum. I was about to say, this man doesn't even have a vacuum to be doing chores, but he needs to get this house in order. And then I think we're gonna go and probably attend that guest lecture. I don't know how to do that. So click on university classrooms and attend any guest lectures. So he actually needs to go off to campus, I think, to be able to do that. So we may spend the rest of the evening kind of at the library and also at the classroom so we can get some of those checklists done. These guest lectures don't even start until 5 and 7. We could tutor some students, but I don't know. Again, I've been playing this game for I don't know how long, and I can't remember if like I go and tutor a student now, if it will like still check off this next goal. I don't think it will. So what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. So what we could probably do is come over here and work on our research and debate skill, I think. Probably prep for debate. And then we can probably get closer to that level 7 skill so we don't have to rush. Is there a debate going on? Oh, look, guys, it's Eugene. Eugene's one of our friends. He's in our debate club. Is there a debate group going on right now? Debate 7 days. No, nothing's happening right now. Maybe they're just they're doing it without us. Oh my gosh, look, it's Charles. We love Charles. We know that Forrest loves Charles. So I don't know if we should I don't know if we should go and say hi to him. I don't know what's going on with Forrest and his love life, lack thereof love life, what's going on with Sydney. I think he's probably just needing to take some time away, like take a step back, I think. Oh my God, perfect. Forrest seems to be having a good time. Should he gain the likes, research, and debates preference? Absolutely. And look, I think that means that he's getting more of an interest in school, isn't he? So he likes research and debate, singing, fitness, comedy. Where's his interest? Right here. Okay, so technology, nature, crime, health, and entertainment. He dislikes civics and paranormal and work. Well, I don't think anybody likes works, babe. But I wish it would say that he likes school, but maybe that's what that is maybe he's starting to get like an interest in work. Why don't you come over here and maybe have some ramen? He's getting a little bit hungry. What is this? Who are you? Who's Oscar? Oscar Corley. Okay. I guess since they're all practicing debate, maybe we could come up here and help practice. That should be able to get our debate skill up, right? If we just come over here and practice debate with somebody. Adora just became friendly with Forrest. Oh my god, wait a minute. You are gorgeous with like a little bit of CC. Oh, did Forrest just make a friend on his own? Are you in college? Do you go here? Does she even go here, you guys? Let's get to know her. Let's ask her about her career. Let's just bombard her with some questions. I think she is gorgeous. Sydney Price. I'm still not sure how I feel about these lawn gnomes. I'm pretty sure I saw one move the other day. Sydney, can you take the hint? I don't know if he's taken the hint, you guys. Like, we've kind of... God, this is so bad for us. This is so bad. But he's kind of been ghosting him a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. I think he's just so... Like, honestly, I think he is a little bit non-committable. Non-committable? Non-committal. Okay, hey, are gnomes cute or creepy? Let's debate that with Eugene. Yeah, that just got us like really interested in this debate. That text from Sydney. So let's go and debate. Y'all, is Forrest getting a little bit chunky? He has been kind of neglecting his jogging. So we may need to get him out to the gym a little bit. He just put on that like, I don't know, that like senior 15. But that's okay. He still looks really cute. I'm not saying anything bad. No, you're not doing a kickstand. No. Hey, Forrest, do you have a moment to chat? I've got the wildest story to tell you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to my meeting. Like, I'm basically out of college now. Sydney, you know what? Hey, Forrest, it's me, Sydney. Love is in the air, don't you think? We should take this opportunity and go out on a date. I wish that there was an option to be like, don't respond, because I think that's kind of more of what Forrest would do. He's not really handling this whole relationship very well. So I don't know what he's thinking. But it does look like Forrest is now a member of the debate guild. I thought we already were. I guess we're technically a new member. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, so Forrest got his final grade, and his final GPA for his entire college career is an A+. That is awesome. That is exactly what we wanted. He should have a really, really bright future ahead of him with his career. The only thing is Bree did make a mistake with signing him up, and I actually forgot that he needed to technically be in Foxbury, I want to say, but he has just a regular degree, but that's still awesome. He still did really, really good. And graduation is tomorrow, so Forrest will be going, and we need to get some pictures of him with Miss Ophelia, him on by himself, and then of course him with his parents. Katarina just became friendly with Forrest. Who's Katarina? Y'all, who are these people? I don't even see a Katarina. Okay. Oh, and yeah, Forrest was officially kicked out of the club. I'm not complaining about that. That is completely fine. We have about an hour, I think, before the lectures end. So I do want to come over here and attend a guest lecture. Let's do education, understanding your students, lecture on engineering, communication, and network design, law, oral communication, and listening. So I think probably education and understanding your students, since Forrest he's going to be going into the education career. What are you doing? It was interesting to see the various learning styles of students. Forrest will have to keep that in mind when teaching other new things. Oh, he's going to be such a good professor. Is he? I can't remember. Hold on. Let's see. It just says complete the education career. So does he have to be a professor, or does he have to, or can he just be like a, like in the education career, like a high school teacher, principal, that sort of thing? Oh, balls. So we have to actually attend 3 different guest lectures. Wait, can we do that? Nope. No, we can't. So do I think we're gonna get this aspiration complete? Probably not, because we need to move out in the next episode and he's like officially graduating tomorrow. So I don't know if we're actually gonna get through that. So I probably should have worked on that just like a little bit more. All right, guys, so we are home with our little girl. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a really quick snuggle. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have us jump into Create a Sim, and we're gonna take a look at Pug Owned, because if you guys know, you know, those are the best animals on the gallery. I would like to just like adopt an animal, but they kind of don't look the best. So I wanna get somebody from Pug Owned, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give our little Ophelia her little baby cat. All right, so these are all of Pug Owned's latest animals. I love some of these doggies, but I don't think we're gonna do a dog for our first animal. Let's see what we have here. I don't know what I'm kind of thinking for Ophelia. Actually, right off the bat, this little gray cat is absolutely gorgeous. And why do I kind of feel like it's giving Ophelia's vibes? I really like that one. This one is actually really cute. I love a Maine Coon. I had a Maine Coon growing up. They're great cats. They're massive. I really like that one. Or here's a Maine Coon in all black. Okay, I am kind of thinking I'm leaning towards this little gray kitten. Let's go ahead and put them in our household and see. Oh my god. Yes, I love a gray cat. And it actually reminds me of my real life cat, Milo. And his name is Mally. Or is it a girl? It's a little girl. But he has kind of like the gray. He's all gray, and maybe like right here a little bit of darker gray, but he has also got like the gorgeous green eyes. Oh, I love her. Now, I don't know if we're going to keep the name Mally, so let me know what you guys are thinking. Give me name suggestions down below for this little girl, but I do think we're going to keep her. She's a British short hair. She's absolutely beautiful. I love her, and I do think that she's going to be best friends with Ophelia. It's just the way it is. But let's go ahead and give her a cute little collar. I think I'm kind of thinking red. I think I kind of get the vibes for Ophelia that red might be her favorite color, like a really, really bright red. So I think she would pick out this collar for her. So we're going to keep the name Mally for right now, but you guys let me know, what name do you think our little new kitty cat should have? Oh my gosh, you guys, it did the thing where if you add somebody and create a sim, it gave them the money. So remind me, we don't have 24,000. I don't remember how much we had. I think we had like 9,000 something. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at how much money we had. But this is our little baby. She's so, so, so pretty. Let's actually have Forrest come out here and bring her inside. Let's give her a pet. And also let's talk to her, and then we'll go ahead and bring her inside so Ophelia can meet her. Oh, do we think that she likes Forrest? Oh, yeah, they just became friends. Perfect. I think she's going to fit perfectly in the house. Why does she kind of just, I don't know if this is terrible or not, but I think one of the reasons why I gravitated towards her is like, she just kind of reminded me of Juniper. Yeah. I mean, aside from the green eyes, do you guys see what I see? I don't know. Okay, let's go and let's bring our little kitten up here, and let's have her introduced to Miss Ophelia. Oh, I think he loves her. We haven't had a cat in this series so far. All the animals that Forrest grew up with were dogs. So I do think he is maybe a little bit more of a dog person, but I'm kind of feeling like Ophelia likes cats. Oh, princess, come and see your new kitty. Go and pet her. Go and talk to her. I think you can like, oh yeah, you can imitate her. I've got to see this. What? Okay, glitched cat. That's fine. That is fine. Princess, get down. Oh, look at her. She's so excited to have a kitty. I do know that Forrest put himself to frickin' bed. I actually need you to come down here really quickly, sir. And I just need to make sure. So we do have a litter box. We've got a scratching post and a bed for the baby. And then we've got our little food bowl here. So I'm actually going to have Forrest come over here really quickly and make sure that she has food. Oh, my heart can't handle this, you guys. Look at the little kitty. Now, I wonder if we should have made her like a kitten. don't know. I like to think, even though I think she's like actually a purebred, I would think that Forrest would rather like adopt than actually like go and purchase a cat. So I do think that maybe they did get her from the shelter, and so maybe she was an older cat. Stop that. Why does this have to happen? We literally just got a cat and then now Juniper's spirit's fading. I don't like that. That hurts my heart. Okay, Miss Ophelia, honey, we need to probably send you off to bed. It is super, super late, and we do have a busy day tomorrow. We have got to go to Forrest's graduation party or graduation, and then I am thinking also before we officially move, so we may not move to our new home in the next episode because I'm just thinking about this. I did want to throw a party with all of his college friends and just have like one last like graduation party, one last college experience. I'm talking, I want cake stands, I want beer pong, like I want Forrest to go all out. And who's to say something won't happen with Sydney and Forrest during that party? I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking for the next episode. We're going to spend probably, what is it? Friday, maybe Saturday night, we'll send Ophelia off to her grandparents and we'll probably throw like a big cake party. Alrighty, good morning, you guys. So we are going to spend the first half of this morning just making a beautiful pancake breakfast for our daughter who I think... yeah, she's coming down the stairs. She needs another diaper change. We really need to work on her potty skill because Forrest is tired of diapers. That's it right there, you guys. That is probably why he doesn't want to adopt or have any more toddlers or infants. He's done with the diapers. That's why he wants to adopt just like aged children. But he just wanted to do something super special for Ophelia. He wanted to make her a breakfast. So we're just making sure that she has a beautiful breakfast this morning before we go to our graduation ceremony. Okay, princess, come over here and grab yourself something to eat. And then she needs to be cleaned up again. I am going to be really happy when we finally moved somewhere that has like an actual tub that we can use. For whatever reason, that tub doesn't work and she is getting stinky again and needs to be cleaned up. Oh, is he gonna come over here and sit with Ophelia? Can we actually, it's Saturday morning, can we watch some cartoons with her? Oh, that's perfect. I used to watch cartoons on Saturday morning with my mom. Oh, look at them. Can she watch? She can. Can she watch while she's eating? She can. I love it. Look at them, you guys. I am excited for Forrest's makeover as well. I want him to be a very professional, maybe get just like the slightest bit older. I don't know how old he would be at this point. Like he probably finished like his master's. So like what, that would be 24, 25, maybe something like that. Does that make sense? 22, probably like 22. Okay, princess. So Dad needs to come over here and get you ready. I think the ceremony starts here in just a couple of hours. So we need to make sure that Ophelia is ready because she's going to be coming with us, and so is Nick and Miles. Okay, can we like pick her up really quickly and go and clean her up in the sink? Yeah, that diaper change didn't really help her hygiene all that much. Okay, perfect. I'm actually going to do it one more time just to kind of... Sydney, y'all, should we? No, I think I'm gonna ghost him again. Like, I just don't think that Forrest is, I don't know. Y'all are gonna have to tell me like what you're kind of feeling with his vibes, especially because it did say earlier that his interest in romance is now fading again. So I don't know if he's exactly, I don't know what he is thinking with Sydney. Like where his mind is. Okay, love, let's come over here and let's get you dressed in your little suit. We have a little outfit for him. I just like to think that this is probably what he is wearing underneath his graduation robes. Look how cute he looks. Let's take a look at him. He looks very fancy, and I do think that he is getting a little bit of a tum-tum. He looks so cute. I just love him. He looks so confident too. I just remember the start of Generation 2, how freaking depressed and how self-conscious and just like a completely different person Forrest was, and now look at him graduating. He has a daughter, he has a whatever Sydney is, like he came out to his mom. Y'all, I'm just feeling so freaking proud of him. Okay, so Forrest is about to die on his graduation day from asthma, but let's come over here. He just absolutely would not be here if it was not for his daughter. His daughter has given him so much just confidence and, you know, reason for doing what he is doing. So he is going to come over here and he is going to thank his little girl. I'm actually, am I crying over these Sims? Yes, 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 I might be. Look at the way she looks at her daddy, you guys. I just love it. I did not actually, this is just his like basic outfit, what he's wearing, but I will probably need to, for pictures, go and like into create a Sim because he doesn't have his contacts. He's got super, super purple eyes. Anybody that we know graduating? No, we don't know any of these people. Lila Stroud. Who are you? This is Judith Lynn. And then who's this one? Marco Martinez. Oh, look, you guys. Mama Nick and Miles are here as well. They're definitely coming to the ceremony and they're doing all of that. We're not going to pay any attention, but we should be going in, I think, right now. Oh, no, see, he didn't like that. He said, no, not on my graduation day. Okay, can we, yeah, we can go and we can attend the graduation. And it looks like Ophelia is going to come and stay with her grandparents while Forrest goes into the rabbit hole. Oh my God, you guys, we have a graduate. Look at him. He is feeling himself. And it says, graduated university. Finally, Forrest has reached this milestone achievement and is on top of the world. Of course he is. But you guys, I think this is where we need to go ahead and we need to end this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it took a little bit longer to get this episode out, but hopefully it was worth it. We had so much going on in this episode. So I definitely want to hear from you guys on a couple of things. First and foremost, the most important, I believe, is we need to go ahead and name our new kitty. So definitely leave your suggestions down below. I don't have any kind of idea of what kind of name I want for her. Just something. I would think that Forrest would let Ophelia name her. So if you want to do something that Ophelia would name the kitty, definitely go ahead and leave those down below. The next little thing here is for the next episode or the next couple of episodes, Forrest and Ophelia are going to be moving to a new world or to Evergreen Harbor. So definitely let me know where you guys are kind of thinking that Forrest and Ophelia are going to be moving, and we'll go ahead and we'll get a house in that area. I do think that we're going to sell his current house, and I do think that as a graduation gift, Nick and Miles are going to be giving him the money for that house. So he will have plenty of money, but it may be bare bones, but I do need to find out where we are moving. So our options are back to his hometown in Evergreen Harbor, Copperdale, since we're going to be playing with Ophelia as a teen in high school years, and Forrest is going to be a professor slash teacher. So I thought that might be a good option for them, or San Sequoia, since that is very family oriented. It came with growing together. I think that would be a super cute area to move to. But let me know what you guys definitely think about those areas, or if you have any other world that you think would fit him. Let me know about that down below. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying the series or any of the series that I post on the channel, go ahead and subscribe to see more. Leave your thoughts and opinions and all that fun stuff down below. And give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the very next episode. Bye, everybody.